Good morning from the beautiful countryside of Latvia. We are somewhere just outside the town of Cēsis, which is about an hour and a half outside the big town of Riga. We're in a treehouse. Jordan has been adamant that we stay in a treehouse. So it just happened to coincide that we found this treehouse on the Latvian Tourism Board's website, and it's midsummer. So last night was the longest day of the year, but Latvians actually celebrate it tomorrow, so 2 days after that. But it's all kind of in the air right now, and so in celebration, we went to a market yesterday. Before we left town, we rented a car and we picked up some supplies. We got some flowers for flower crowns, some special cheese and bread and beer, and all of that is going to be in the next video when we officially celebrate Ligo, which is the Latvian midsummer celebration. But we also picked up some breakfast because I knew I'd need a little special treat. So we got a cardamom bun. These cardamom buns are like in every coffee shop we go to, and they're always so dang delicious. So some hot coffee and a nice little bun is the perfect way to start this day. We're going to take you around, do a little playing, a little swimming maybe, show you around the treehouse. It's going to be such a good day.
It was a little bit hard to sleep last night because the sunlight was just beaming through the windows where we were sleeping at like 4:30 in the morning. So I eventually got up at like 5:30 or 6 a.m. because I looked out our window and the lake was just covered in mist and fog, and it looked so serene and peaceful. I just had to go out and like get some B-roll shots. It's one of my favorite things so far is just being out in nature here in the treehouse, seeing the activity on the lake, hearing the birds chirping, and just seeing the sunlight dance beneath the leaves on the trees onto the treehouse. It's all incredible. We're gonna sit here, enjoy our breakfast, get cleaned up a little bit, and then we'll give y'all a tour of the treehouse. Yeah, I can catch them between two pillows and take them outside. Okay. Tiny brain can't figure out how to go outside the door he came in. Thanks. Just doing my duty.
Just a bee tamer. Shower time. Hello. I didn't see you there. I'm clean. Hi. I'm fresh. Blow dried. Feeling good. Smelling good, hopefully. Y'all know I love a Mr. Rogers moment, and since I am back from the bathroom, fresh as a daisy, how about y'all come in and we'll give you a look around our treehouse. Da 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 da. It is both like very impressive and well built, and also, you know, kind of simple and basic. We have electricity out here, but no plumbing. But they did provide us with like literal jugs of water and a little watering thing out there. And so, you know, we're not like totally roughing it out here. We have a lower level and a loft. Let's start down here because this is probably the best part of the actual inside of the treehouse. Welcome to our living room with the most picturesque of picture windows. When we first got here, we were both sitting down, and these chairs are actually quite comfortable. We're sitting looking out, and I realized, oh, there's no TV in here. Like, of course there's no TV. This is the entertainment. Watch the ducks, watch the birds, and the sun sets right there. So this is literally like watching a sunset on TV in the evenings. Oh, gorgeous. This is, I guess, half of the kitchenette. We do have a mini fridge over there, microwave here. Once again, no plumbing, but there is electrical. We've got drinking water, and in here we've got things like cups, bowls, and whatever. We do have access to a more robust kitchen, but it's in a separate building just outside, and we'll show you that at dinner time. It's actually really beautiful, very kind of outside in nature. It feels like summer camp all the time, you know? The bathroom, once again, there's no plumbing in here, so the bathroom is also in a separate building. They have a regular bathroom attached to the main house, and then they have what they call their summer bathroom, which is outside and separate. I've used both, and they're both lovely. Let's go see the other half of the kitchenette. Other half of the kitchenette, which has views of our neighbors, the one other treehouse on property. There are two. And if you do want to eat in here, we have a cute little dining area with just little kind of counter height bar stools. But you know what? It does. It makes it do. It does. It makes it do. Also, if you notice our big bundle of flowers, don't worry about that. Stay tuned for next week's video. Was that teasing enough? I think so. Come on, let's go upstairs. Hi guys, welcome to the loft. All that's really up here is the bed, but it also has a spectacular view of that water. Come on. Ready? Hey. Mattress is thin but comfortable. Like, it wasn't too bad, really. We have a skylight with a little curtain above it that can also open for some air. Sadly, this beautiful triangular window does not have a curtain because it is midsummer right now, so it's a lot of light. Like, you can see each other kind of light at like midnight, 1, maybe beyond. So that was a little bit hard. It's like really hard to tell your mind that it's bedtime when you can still see each other by sunlight. But anyway, we were pretty comfy up here for our first night. Ooh, carefully, carefully, carefully. Okay, the inside of the treehouse is lovely. We know that, but y'all are here for the outside. Let's go see the deck. It's spectacular. A requirement of Jordan's to tick off our stay in a treehouse thing on our list was that it needed to be actually supported by trees, and this puppy is supported by 4 trees. He's gonna actually show you kind of the engineering underneath and how the whole thing is held up, but you absolutely get the vibe that you're in a treehouse. It sways a bit with the movement of the trees, which is really cool. You're obviously constantly covered by branches, and it's all very organic feeling. The deck is wood, everything's wooden. The birds are always around. There's even a kitty cat named Chica that comes around. As far as things to do and amenities, they have paddle boards, which are included in your stay and we intend to make great use of. But 2 extra special amenities are the sauna and the hot tub, both of which you have to pre-book when you book your stay, and both of which cost €60. We opted out of that, but they do look spectacular, especially if you were here in the cold weather months. We have 2 quite comfortable deck chairs. We have a hand washing station, once again no plumbing, but they've taken care of you all around. And this kind of little alcove thing is actually really nice. At first I was like, oh, it's blocking the view, but it gets quite windy up here, so the wall that you can still see through, but it blocks a good bit of wind, and you're always covered. Even if it was maybe drizzling a little bit, you could be out here all the time. But we're here for the view. Let's go see it. I love it. I feel like, I don't know, kind of like a lake lifeguard. I can just survey everything, watch people swim, watch people boat, watch the kids, watch the fish, because there's some fish down there. Every once in a while, Jordan and I will pick a pine cone and toss it in, and the fish will come up to like see what's going on. This perch is just the perfect place to watch absolutely everything going on, from people to animals, fish. Ugh. But maybe my second favorite spot is downstairs. It's a swing. It's so fun. Like, you swing over the water a little bit. There's something like that just immediately taps into being a kid when I get my butt on a swing. I absolutely love it. I love it. Whee. Whee. High five. I'm gonna puke. Wee.
All right, y'all want to see how this little treehouse is constructed? Check out some of the engineering. Let's go check it out. All right, the construction. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 trees all holding up this one treehouse, and there are 2 little support beams that go into the ground as well. We got one here, and then we got one over here holding up the back end. Now, the way that the treehouse is held up is really interesting. So there are a few metal and wood braces that go down from the side of the tree all the way up. Then on each of the middle trees, we have 2 metal triangles that allow the beams from the treehouse to set on there in a flat position to basically support the bulk of the middle of the whole treehouse. And then this brace over here actually has a really cool sway system that connects these 2 trees, and it allows the trees to sway without the deck or the treehouse moving too much either. So we have this wooden beam that's holding up this side of the deck, and as you can see here, there's this metal bracket and a metal bar bolted in to the side of this tree, and there's a big thick metal wire going up to the top of the tree. And what I believe happens is if the tree moves, basically it slides through this bracket here back and forth, which is why they have all the grease here to allow that to just glide through without making the treehouse and the deck move. The tree can kind of just move through it as it sways. This is pretty cool. And back up here on the deck, you can kind of see around the tree where they've cut out enough gap around the trees to allow that sway to occur. And back here you have that kind of metal rod thing that's attached to the top of the tree that also allows it to give a little bit. We're both getting a little bit hungry. It is a little after 1 p.m. so we're gonna go to the local town here, get a bite to eat, and explore a little bit.
Just like a 5-minute drive into town is Cēsis. We're in the old town area and it is so charming. It's a beautiful summer day. Everybody's out and about, like having a coffee in the little square. We are famished, so we're on our way to a burger joint to get some lunch, and then I think we may go see the castle afterwards because, you know, we're already here. Y'all, I got some rhubarb lemonade. It's freaking delicious. We are at this burger place in town that Jordan actually found. Thanks, babe. And it has the most gorgeous freaking patio. There's a fountain, so you have little water sounds. We're sitting under this trellis completely covered in grapevines, and I'm on a little couch, and we've got our drinks, and our burgers are on the way. I freaking can't wait. They have Beyond Meat patties here. Like, that's amazing. This is so delightful. It's so cute. Like, come here for sure if you find yourself in town. We tried to order an order of fries per person, and she was like, it's a lot of fries. And we said, okay, we'll share. It's a bucket of French fries. Look at these, beautiful, fresh, and they're covered in rosemary. They smell amazing. We got some garlic sauce and some ketchup. That garlic sauce is fire. It's so strong, I freaking love it. It's such a good day, like good, yummy food and a beautiful patio. Like, give me the outdoors on a beautiful day and I'm gonna be a happy girl. But add garlic sauce? Come on.
They serve the burger on like a gelato bun. The book is classic. Comes with lettuce, camembert cheese, pickles, tomatoes, red onion. I normally don't like the fake meat burger. I normally don't like the fake meat burger. That's hard to say, shit. I normally don't like the fake meat burgers. I like just like a veggie patty, like bean, quinoa, sweet potato. But it's good. It's really delicious. The fries though, and that garlic sauce. There's actually chunks of garlic in there. Delicious. Yeah. Yeah, this town is charming and beautiful. It's a little medieval town. It's got a beautiful old town.
It's so gorgeous. There's like a little water feature splash pad with the kids playing. The sun is out, the flowers are out. There are patios full of people absolutely everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Jordan got a yummy little coffee.
From the Black Swan.
Oh my gosh, it's so charming. And of course, like, it's not a touristy place, so there's only the people who live here seem to be here.
It's pretty chill.
Ooh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah.
We're into it. This is a gem.
This is awesome. I'm excited to go explore the castle though. That thing was popped up on a hill looking mighty and majestic.
I ate half a bucket of french fries, so I'm good on the walking and letting my stomach settle first, but then castle.
She ate the whole bucket of french fries. Don't let her tell you half.
Maybe. It was good. I took a little stroll through a park. I was like, let's see if we can cut through this park. This is Maya Park, and it is so enchanting. Enchanting. It's beautiful. This is one of those days where we didn't really have a plan for when we were in town. We're like, let's just go get some lunch, and then we go through the park. Oh, it's so lovely. And then I'm like, that sign says that there's swans. And Jordan goes, look, there's black swans. I've never seen black swans. And they're so curious. They came right up to us and made a cute little noise. Anyway, we need to get to the castle.
Y'all, check this out. We made it inside the Cēsis Castle, and they gave us this lit candle because when we get to two of the main parts here, it's super dark here. I don't think there's electricity, and we're gonna need this to see to climb to the top of the tower. And with the music, and we're like the only ones here, I feel like I'm back 800 years ago when the castle was built. Let's go.
Over the moat and over the cobblestones into the castle, and this is the West Tower. And they have a little sign saying make sure you have your lantern. I've got mine, so here we go. I can't believe they give you fire, by the way. That's crazy. It's so pretty and glowing in here. This is the master's chambers. The brickwork on the ceiling is fantastic. And the temperature change is so nice. It's very cool. This is fun. Usually like castles are like, oh, it's fine, it's a castle. But when they give you basically a fire toy, it feels very immersive. It's very exciting. They weren't lying. It's pitch black down there. You're going first.
Let's do it. Look, without the light, it's so dark down there. All right, lantern. Much better. It's kind of creepy.
You do not need to add scary noises. Oh my gosh, I don't know about this. What the heck is down there anyway?
The troll.
Stop it.
I feel like I'm in a movie.
It looks like it.
This is so cool. This is what they had to do. What is this?
Ooh, candles?
Yeah, those like cannonballs.
Maybe it's like an armory.
Cool. This is crazy, y'all. This is awesome.
After you. Castles around the world, and this castle is one of the most immersive experiences I have ever seen in our touristing days. It's not even a movie, like 3D immersive experience where they tell the history of the building visually, and there's not even words, so anybody can understand it. Was so cool and so impactful. I didn't know what the heck we were walking into. As you can hear, it's just ominous music with a countdown to the next playing. It went through the entire 800-year history. Like, it was amazing how it was built, what happened, the wars, the battles, when Latvia became Latvia, how it became what it is now. Absolutely worth €10. That was amazing. It was so cool. Okay, Jordan can't be having all the fun out there. I think it's time for me to try my hand at the paddleboard. These paddleboards are the inflatable kind, which I don't actually think I've ever tried, and they're a lot wobblier, but, you know, when in Rome, we gotta go do it. I mean, look at this lake. Jeez, man, we gotta do it, so let's give it a try. It's so light. It had been so long since we paddleboarded, you know, when we paddleboarded in Riga, and I got that feel, and now I'm on this one and I'm just like, ugh.
These are air up, not solid.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Here we go.
Wish me luck.
Y'all, these are my favorite times to go paddleboarding on a small little lake, out surrounded by nature, where there's no big boats or jet skis or anything, where the water can just stay still and calm. You see the ducks, you see people swimming by. Like, this is ideal scenario. And it is like after 6 p.m. and we can be out here until like midnight because it's that late. This is incredible. These are some of my favorite moments.
It's a good one. Ooh, how's the water?
It's nice. It's chilly, but it's not like that cold. Honestly, it feels really good on my ankles, and I kind of want to put my whole body in to
do it.
Get rid of some of the inflammation and joint pain I've been having.
Honestly, I expected the water to be absolutely frigid because Maya, our host, said that it was way too cold for her, and she's Latvian, so I figured it was freezing. It feels nice. Like, and I'm a weenie about being cold, so if I think it's okay, it's okay. I'm not as tough as this person who's done laps for like an hour.
Seriously.
Hi friends, y'all are crooked. I feel like a surfer. Hey, babe.
Lay.
Lay. dinner time at the lake, keeping it simple. Soup with some beans, good to go. Let's go check out the kitchen. This is one of our go-to meals when we need to save some money and cook something very, very simple. Like today, where we really just have access to a single burner in the kitchen over there. So you just buy some soup, buy some beans, put them together, you're good to go. But let's show you the outdoor summer kitchen, as our hosts call it. This is our treehouse, and the kitchen is literally in that building right there. Come on. Let's get serious. We're ready.
As a kid, I used to live out by a lake, with lightning bugs, collecting sticks, and secret handshakes. I was invincible then, my heart so pure I had no fear. And those were the years that I hold so dear. And it felt so right, having you by my side. I would never waste your time on my...
We've done dinner on the dock both nights because honestly we just can't get enough of this water, so why not sit right on top of it?
So nice. So peaceful too. Every now and then you get ducks swimming by. The sun's setting, it's just a little warm, not too hot.
A real deal treehouse.
It was a good one. Like,
It really was.
inner Jordan from childhood just popped out and was like, I want to be in a treehouse in the canopy by a lake out in nature. And man, we did it.
We really did it.
This is
And
awesome.
honestly, I couldn't think of a better place on this itty bitty lake amongst all the beautiful Latvian people who are out celebrating midsummer and all the joy that that brings. Ugh, it's
The
been
energy is awesome.
Yeah, the energy. That's exactly right. The energy has
Yeah.
been perfect. Anyway, we have a lot more midsummer content next week, so we hope you'll tune in for that. So we'll say, see you in the next one.
Little star shining down on us, wherever we may be. Little star shining down on us, wherever you and me. When my days here come to bleach, oh,